Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today we're going to be making some super easy burlap flowers. So let's get started. Everything for this project is from my stash. I've got this animal print burlap, and I use this for a basket, for a bow on a basket, and I can't remember. I think I may have gotten it from Old Time Pottery. They had some really pretty ribbon in there, but I have so much leftover ribbon, so I thought it'd be nice to make a burlap flower. I also have these buttons, and these buttons actually came from an old curtain. So what I did was I just cut the buttons off and I saved them, and now I'm glad I can use them for this project. I'm also going to use some of this string, some baker's twine, that is, and I'm going to string the button with that. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you need a backing for your flower. And so I'm just using, like, I think this was a container, the inner part of like some kind of food or treat or something. And so all I'm doing is using that, just reusing what I have, and I'm just tracing a circle. And so this is going to be your backing so you can attach this to something. You can also use felt if you want to, so that's just another idea. But to get that circle, sometimes I'll use something that's round and just trace right around it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this out because I'm going to make several of these. And I got this idea from Hobby Lobby. I was in Hobby Lobby the other day. I actually didn't buy anything. I was just kind of looking around. And I saw these burlap flowers, and I think they sold like a package of 10, and I took a picture of it because I said, you know what, I could actually make those myself. And sure enough, I knew that pulling some of this stuff from my stash and with a little bit of creativity, I can do this. And this is so easy. And so when I'm doing this, I'm thinking of bunny ears. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I cut these, and I didn't measure or anything. I just cut them to the size that I thought would be pretty good. So I'm going up on a curved line like that, and then I'm going down. And if you want them to be larger, you can do larger. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you cut it out. So I'm going to need a couple of these. And of course, while I'm filming, there's a plane flying above. Okay, and I'm just using the other ones so that they line up the same. So the more that you have, the fuller your flower will be. And so this is what it looks like when you start to put it on your flower, form your flower. Look how that looks. And I love this animal print too. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out several more and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's what we have so far. And what I'm going to do is I like to just kind of look at it. You can kind of line it up already before you even put it on your base, just to see if you have enough. So if you want your flower to be fuller, you want to move these in closer. So you'll have lots of flower petals on there. It's just up to you. This is one of those where you plan it out and you create it however you want. Isn't that nice to just have the ability to just not follow any strict rules and just do your own thing? Right, so look how cute that looks. Okay, so I believe that I have enough. So for right now, let's put that to the side. And let me show you what I'm going to do with this button. I'm going to take some of my baker's twine. And I'm just going to string it right through the hole here, just to add something to it. You don't have to do this, but I thought it would be nice just to add the little baker's twine accent, and it kind of matches. I think black thread would look nice too. And all I'm doing is tying a knot. And just cut some of this off. Nothing fancy, just real easy. And to me it matches with my burlap. And so some of these didn't have any detail on it, kind of got worn out. So what I did was I just took a permanent marker, and just to add to it, I just went right around here with it. Just right around that edge. I love these wooden buttons. And I bet you they sell them somewhere in the craft store. But no one would know these are curtains. These are buttons that came off of a curtain. Now they're repurposed for something else. So that's all I did with some of these buttons that lost the detailing on them. Okay, so now we are ready to put our flower together. And I told you this would be easy. So what I'm going to do is let's make a center point here. That way I have some way to gauge how I put on my flower petals. And I'm just going to take my hot glue gun and start putting these on. And so what I'm doing with these is I'm overlapping a little bit. That way our flower looks really full. Put some more glue on there. I love animal print too, so. And these you can use on, maybe if you're going to do some kind of box creation. If you want to add some type of embellishment. I know I like to add something on my boxes. Or you can, this will be pretty on a frame too. Maybe put it on the side of a frame to decorate it. But let me know how you would, what you would use this for, so that we can get some ideas going here. But I'm definitely going to be embellishing some type of box with this. Maybe even a bottle. Who knows? And I am loving the way this is turning out. Let's go under here. Just be careful with that hot glue gun. Super simple to do. So when you see something in the store sometimes, you may have everything that you need to create your own. And you can do these in different sizes. If you want to do them smaller with some really small buttons, you can. You just have to think about what you have already in your stash and just go for it. And I know that burlap seems to unravel. For some reason, this is like a heavier burlap, so it doesn't seem to be unraveling, but someone made a suggestion that you could take your, you can take some Mod Podge and brush it over the burlap, and that will keep it. Just lightly brush it, and that will stop it from fraying. But this one is actually really good. This is a heavier burlap too, but you can use that. And I believe I did get that from Old Time Pottery. Okay, so now I'm going to just put the button on to add the finishing touch. Look how pretty that looks. Right in the center there. And that is going to be pretty to embellish some type of project. And let me show you one of the other ones I did. See, I didn't even need all of these, but I'm going to use it because I'm going to make more of these. Here's another one. And this is the one I traced over with the black permanent marker. And here's one more where I just alternated. Here's what I did. I just alternated, turned it over. I just flipped it because the other side is like a different color. So I just flipped it and just made a pattern and alternated. So there's so much you can do with these. So get that burlap out and get going. Get those buttons. I know that you have buttons in your stash. I know you probably got burlap somewhere hidden in your craft room. So I hope this inspired you, that sometimes you can just look at some stuff that's in a craft store and you can say to yourself, you know what, I can make that. And you certainly can. So thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed and you want to join our crafty family, we've got a great group of people on this channel. And so I do hope that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also hit the little bell. If you already subscribed, hit the little bell right next to the subscribe button so you can get notifications for when I release videos. And don't forget to like this video, and as usual, comment below. Thanks for joining me. Bye.